Welcome.
Move it, knucklehead.
Welcome to Knucklehead Podcast with Josh Ward.
Welcome back to the second Knuckleheads Podcast. That intro, that was from Chris Short, one of my good buddies from back home, fellow veteran, great guy. He made that because he was bored. He saw that I was posting stuff about the first podcast, and he was like, "Hey, I can like make you a little intro if you want me to." I was like, "Well, yeah, dude." I was like, "Yeah," and I'm thinking like, "Well, usually you pay people to do that." And he was like, "No, man, I'm bored. I'm waiting for the Ohio State game to start, and I'm just messing around with my computer." He made it. It sounds freaking sweet. I love it. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much, Chris Short. I just got off the phone with my college rep for down in Florida. I'm going to the UTI, and I have to fix another paper. Go figure. Messing something else up. It's like dealing with the military all over again. For those of you who haven't been in the military, it is like this all the time. Chasing papers all day. It's infuriating. All right, I don't know why this popped in my head earlier, but one of my best friends back home, we actually joined together, and we got in the same platoon at boot camp. Wasn't even supposed to work out that way, but we're already out having a bonfire at my buddy's parents' house out in the sticks of Ohio, and out by Harrisburg, I believe. But we're having this fire. We've been swimming all night or all day, and everyone's like, "Hey, let's have a fire." So you give my friend Justin fire. He's something's gonna catch on fire that's not supposed to catch on fire. And so like when the fire's going, you don't just dump gasoline on it because it will follow the trail of gasoline naturally. So he does that. He catches it on fire. Okay, the nozzle catches on fire. So what's the first thing he does is he throws it in the fire. And now me and my buddy's dad are sitting on the back porch watching all this happen. And Zach's like, "You might want to get that, it's going to explode." It's my buddy Zach's house. He's like, "You might want to get that, it's going to explode, and the fire's going to be huge, dude." Because Zach's wife was out there. And he goes, "Okay." So Justin jumps in the fire, grabs the gallon or the gas container, and just runs out with it and throws it in the field. Okay, it's on fire. He throws it in the field, freaks out because his sock caught on fire. His sock. So he takes his shoe off, launches it across the field, takes his sock off, and all I see is this little fireball. I saw this little fireball just kind of fly into the fire. And like the whole time his dad's like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" Just saying the same thing over and over again. They finally got the fire out. Nothing exploded, thank God. But I can't believe Justin's first reaction was to throw the gas can into the fire. That's never the right thing to do. I say that now, but I probably would have done the same thing. I'm freaking out over here. This whole week has been kind of crazy. Every week's crazy for me, but unfortunately, I am single now. Not going to go into detail about that, but I'll be making the move down to Florida on my own. Yay! I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is itching his face. grody. But I had to move dealerships today. Oh my God, it was a massacre. I'm so ready to start school. I'm beyond ready to start school, and I'm also beyond ready to come back home. Speaking of DOG, in my first apartment, I had with Justin. Well, when I got out of the military, I lived at home for like 3 weeks, and then I moved out to the apartment with my buddy Justin. And Justin was gone, right? It was just me and DOG, my dog. I just got DOG from my buddy Zach. I just got him. So DOG, he's checking out the new apartment. This is all new to him. And I'm taking a shower. I don't know what possessed me to take a shower with the door open, but I did. I mean, nobody was home, so I thought like somebody's going to walk in on me taking a shower or not. Nobody was home. I had the front door locked. I'm very paranoid about that. But I'm taking a shower, listening to music, doing my thing, and all of a sudden, I feel this earthquake that's my dog smash into the shower curtain, right? I fall out of the shower. I'm trying to like, he's freaking out. He's flipping and flopping all over the place. I thought he got hurt, so I freak out. So I'm trying to like pull the curtains off of him. Meanwhile, I'm covered in suds, right? I can't get a grip on anything because there's soap everywhere. So I finally get the curtains off of him. I'm butt naked, obviously. And the whole time he had this idiot, I swear, he was being nosy, stuck his nose into one of my shirts, and got his fat pitbull face, stuck into the sleeve of one of my shirts, and he couldn't get it out, and he was freaking out. So he heard me, and he came in there to ask for help, but instead ruined my shower experience. I finally get it off of him. He like shakes, looks at me, and then walks back out the door. And I'm like, thank you very much for that. Please, let's do it again sometime. Oh my God. This dog when I first got him, he tore so much stuff up. I remember I woke up in the middle of the night, and he was tearing a hole in my carpet. It's a good thing that we lived on the first floor in my first apartment, because if we lived on the second, I probably would have got evicted, just because my dog's an idiot. I love you, but you're stupid. Anyway, I also woke up normally, because I'm an early riser. I wake up at like 5, sometimes 4:30. I don't know. I've always been like that. And I'm not going to say I've never been late to anything, because I have. Okay? But I wake up early. First thing I do is I grab my phone, and I'm just looking, scrolling. And DOG's laying next to me. First of all, my dog does not lay next to me. Okay? He lays either in between my legs or at the foot of me. He doesn't cuddle. He does not cuddle. Okay, let me put it this way. He's cuddling with you. You aren't cuddling with him. If you try, he'll walk away. He doesn't like it. He's weird. He's an idiot. But he's laying next to me, and he's got his head in between his paws, and he's real cute. Right? And I'm petting him. I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm petting him, giving him lovin's and whatnot. I'm like, you want to get some breakfast? All right, let's get some breakfast. I take 1 foot off of my bed right into a pile of dog crap. Okay. Not only is there one pile, but there is 2 more piles in my room. And on top of those 2 more piles, there's 2 spots of pee. There's piss everywhere. Okay? And not only did he take 3 heaping piles of dog shit, okay, but he also pissed twice and destroyed my sea bag that had random crap in it. Okay, I still have that sea bag, by the way, but he ripped it open somehow. Okay, I didn't have a lock on it, but I had it folded over like it's supposed to be. But he opened that, and there's clothes everywhere. There's these clothes in the dog poop. His dog poop. I look at him like, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Not only that, I had a gallon of water. That was gone. That was absolutely gone. He drank every bit of it. I don't know how, but he did. Those 2 piles were piss. I know that very well. There wasn't an ounce of water anywhere in that room. That's probably where the piss was. Now that I think about it, he pissed twice because he drank a gallon of freaking water. Anyway, he's nuts. He's nuts. I love that dog to death. I'll never give him up. He's going to be with me forever. But he has made my life a living hell. He also has black marks on him from a Sharpie that he freaking ate. I swear. No, get off me. He's trying to climb on me. Thank you very much. I wish I could take him to the track, but I know he'd freak out. If he sees another male dog, he's fighting him. If he sees another female dog, well, he's getting busy. Even though he's got nothing to get busy with. I still remember the first time like there's a second time, when I took him to get castrated. We walk out, I drop him off, doctors do their thing, or the vets do their thing, and then I come back to pick him up, and as we're walking to my truck, he pisses a river right in front of the front door. Rascal Animal Hospital in Hilliard, Ohio. That's where I took him. And he pees a river. He pisses a river. And people are like waiting to go in the building. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. I can't push him. He's high as all get out. He just got castrated. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know. It's really been interesting having him as a dog, that's for sure. He has, I got him, I tried to get him as a service dog, but he's not, he doesn't do that. He doesn't service anybody. Services himself, licking his butthole all over my bed. Nuts. I've always wanted a pit bull, and I'll probably get another one, or maybe a big old fat good for nothing French bulldog or an English bulldog, slobbering and breathing. Oh my god, I almost puked. I have the worst gag reflex ever. It's so bad. If I have a toothpick in my mouth for too long, I'll gag. I'll gag hard. I don't know what it is. I suck. I bet you people are being real perverted right now. But yeah, I really wish I could take him to school with me, but maybe I still can. Maybe. But I have to figure that out in due time. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know why. He popped up on my Facebook yesterday. Or is it Instagram? No, I think it was on Facebook. But there's a guy that was in my platoon at Lejeune, right? And he sounded like Kermit the Frog. I swear. It was like super, kind of like he had a bunch of boogers in the back of his throat. Booger throat, right? He had the Kermit the Frog booger throat. And whenever he spoke, because they would have him in front of the formation to let the formation go for the day or the weekend, for chow, what have you. And one day somebody said, he was speaking and somebody said, Kermit the Frog here. I don't know who it was. It was from the peanut gallery somewhere behind me. I swear to God, I almost peed my pants. I was laughing so hard. I was trying so hard not to laugh when my actual platoon sergeant came out to release us. I was holding my face. And my face was beet red, and I tried so hard to hold my laughter in because all I could see was his face. As soon as somebody said that, he like smiled, but he was like annoyed because we keep comparing him to Kermit the Frog. Oh my god. Oh, good God. I have the more these weeks pass, the busier it becomes. I swear on everything, it is an absolute disaster. It's a good thing, like the older I get, the more organized I get, because if I wasn't organized, I'd be lost. Like, let's be honest, I'm still a little lost. I'm 27 years old and I'm still lost in the sauce. But if I wasn't as organized as I am right now, and I still think I'm like half-ass organized. I just bought this book, like these little notebooks to keep writing things on paper. Help me out, right? Like I can write what I'm gonna do by the end of the day, what I need done by the end of tomorrow, or the end. It's all right. I try to keep like 2 days, but like sometimes if I come up with podcast ideas, like subjects, not really subjects, but stupid stories that I can think of off the top of my head. If it's one thing I suck at, it's coming up with stuff on the spot. I am horrible at it. I've always been horrible at it. That's why when somebody says, I don't know, when somebody asks me to come up with something on the spot, I'm like, dude, I can't. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I suck at this. But, so, I think, like, if I write certain things I remember down throughout the day, and trust me, there's never-ending stories with me. Situations I've been in, people I've known, their stories, my stories, it is outrageous. And the only reason I didn't have a lot of them written down this week is because I ordered 2 notebooks and a money clip, right? I needed a new wallet, so I bought a new wallet. It was dirt cheap off of Amazon. But these 2 notebooks were also dirt cheap, and I'm like, hey, I like writing stuff down. I'm going to get some 2 notebooks. It's like 4 inches by like, okay, man, I'll take that back. It's like 8 inches by like 4 inches, right? It's not a big book. I don't need to be big. It needs to fit in my back pocket so I can write in it. So I ordered 2 of those in a money clip, and a week later, it's supposed to be here Sunday, right? Which I thought was weird. And I get an email. I'm in my room playing games on my computer, and I get an email that says delivery to your front door could not be made, could not reach the front door. Okay, I live in a house. There's mail that gets sent here every day by USPS, United States Postal Service. Okay, that's who delivers mail every day. We also get packages all the time. Okay, we buy bike parts. Those packages come here all the time. And the post office is not far. Okay, where I work at the Nissan or the Cadillac, well, Nissan now, but when I worked at the Cadillac dealership, I don't know why I'm saying these are 2 different places. I can literally walk from one building to the other in about 20 steps. So, the dealership, we'll just call it that. If I walked from the dealership to the post office, it would take me 3 minutes, tops, mainly because I have to walk across the main highway. But it's right there. And work is like 10-15 minutes away from the house. Okay, I don't have to travel far for work. I should not be not getting my packages because you can't reach the front door. That makes absolutely no sense. So I went to the post office after work Monday. Well, I went to the post office during lunch Monday. I walk in, I'm waiting in this line for like 10 minutes, not that long. I don't really mind waiting too long. Get to the desk, and I was like, hey man, I was supposed to get a package Sunday. He goes, there's the line for the pickups. I turn around and the line is out the freaking door. Okay? It's Monday. It's about to be 1 o'clock. I have to be back to work to clock back in. I turn around. This line's out the door. Do these people not work? Right? They don't work. First of all, there's a lot of Air Force boys. Come on, guys. What's going on here? A lot of Air Force guys. But I'm like, okay, I can't stay here and wait for this. Because the woman working there's only one woman working that counter. So I'm like, she's probably got a million things she's got to do on top of the people that need pickups. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll just come back another time. So Tuesday after work, I left about 10 minutes early so I could get to the post office thinking there's not going to be a lot of people there. Well, I was right. There wasn't a lot of people. Matter of fact, there's only one person in front of me at the pickup desk. This woman comes, tells this man that they lost his package and there's nothing he can do. He gets pissed. He goes, okay, we'll see about that, and walks out. I'm like, is this guy going to go get a pistol? I was kind of like excited for a minute because I'm like, I get to beat someone to death. But, that quickly got rushed away when he drove away. Whatever. Anyways, this woman says, what can I help you with, sir? And I was like, my package was supposed to be here Sunday, and it's not here. Here's the tracking. Here's a tracking code. So she goes, that's been delivered. I'm like, no, it hasn't. Don't lie to me. No, I didn't say that. I was like, it's not been at the house. She goes, yeah, it's in the house. Have you not checked? I'm like, no, lady, I've been at work. What do you want from me? It's like, all right, whatever. If it's there, it's there. So I get there. It's finally here. I got it yesterday. And like I said, I am not good at thinking things on the spot. So that's why I finally have the notebook and I wrote down some things. I wrote down my first tattoo. Oh my God. First of all, my mom told me not to get a tattoo when I turned 18. I had an appointment set up for that morning. I love you, Mom. But it says Knucklehead across my back. It's my nickname. I've had a nickname forever. So I wanted it across my back. And it's the biggest one I have. And I have over 20 now. The biggest one I have was my first tattoo at a place in Grove City, Ohio. I'm not going to say where it's at. All I'm saying is it was a good tattoo. It wasn't bad. But it could go for a touch-up. Let me just throw that out there. It's kind of old. I fell asleep. I usually fall asleep when I get tattoos. And I was dead asleep for this one. Until he got to my spine and I woke up very quickly. I woke up with a quickness. And a tear came out of my eye. He got done with the spine, went back to my shoulder blade, and I passed out again. When it goes over that bone, you can feel it in your soul. But, yeah, that was an experience. The rest of my tattoos were great. I mean, I've never had a problem with any of them. I do have a misspelled one on my bicep. I was, not proud of this. I was quite intoxicated. Okay. Quite. Very much intoxicated. I walked in this parlor. I was like, hey, man. I would very much like to get this tattoo. Is there anything you can do to help me out? Obviously, now, I've had this knack where I can get really drunk and no one will know. Matter of fact, I know a couple people who've never seen me drunk, and I've been drunk around them hundreds of times. I play it off well. I have that I can play that game pretty well. But I go in there. I was like, can you tattoo this on me? And it was literally a piece of paper I found on, in a vehicle. Or my vehicle. Yes, I drove. I'm an idiot. idiot. Don't ever do that. So stupid. Anyway, I drove to this tattoo parlor, wrote on a piece of paper this motard quote. It has a word in there called humiliating, right? Yes, I'm looking at it. And humiliating is spelled I gotta write it out. Good God. Alright, spelled HUMILIATING, right? This guy wrote it HUMILSTING. Humilsting. I have the word humilsting on my right bicep. And for my buddy who called me out about it, was like, I'm surprised no one saw it. It's really small, right? It's actually blurred together now because it's a little older, and somebody saw it and was like, that word's misspelled. I looked at him, I was like, shut up. Don't say anything to anybody, dude. Please just do it for me. I'm begging you. So anyways, yeah, that was oh my God, dude. I am so stupid. I eventually want to get hands, fingers, legs, back, chest. I like tattoos. You know, the whole body's a canvas thing. That's true. I like to decorate. I like to be different. And I've always been a fan of tattoos. From my first one to my last one, I'll never stop getting tattoos, probably, ever. I plan on getting covered when I come back home. I got a few down here in Georgia, but when I go home, there's better tattoo parlors in Ohio. I would like to get some at school. But, school, me being poor, no freaking money, it's all good. But somebody, I told my buddies that I was going to get a neck tat. One of them was like, if you do, I'll disown you. No, I'm not going to get any neck tats. I considered it for a while, mainly because I wanted one. I had a design picked out and everything, but I also wouldn't get a neck tat unless... Here's what I'll do. I'll make a promise to you guys. If I come home, I start a business, a power sporting business. That's because that's what I'll do. Start a little power sports shop in Grove City. If I start a power sports shop and it's successful, I will get a neck tat. But it has to meet those two conditions. Has to. It can't meet one of the two. It has to meet those two. Even though having a successful shop can't happen without starting one. So I guess I'm stupid. But in general, okay, the only exception, I have to have a successful power sports mechanic shop. Booyah. Pistol fingers. So that's the criteria for getting a neck tat. I have a design in my head. I'll go get it, but has to be that. And I know damn well this ain't gonna happen for a long time, because we all know how starting a business takes. It's a lengthy process. If it ends up being successful, sweet. I'm all about it. But well, I set a little timer, and it's been up for 5 minutes. Wow, good stuff. Until next week. See you guys.